Welcome back everyone to the Bosses channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Ruby Rose and I post weekly videos, unboxings, try on hauls, some chit chat, get ready with me's. So if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share this video with your friends. Today's video, I'm always excited whenever I film, is my favorite trends of 2024. We're gonna stick to spring and summer with this round, and then throughout the end of the year, we'll transition with the seasons. So I'm gonna show you guys my favorite trends. We are not gonna be negative here and talk about trends that I hate, okay? But let's talk about the trends and sit back, grab some popcorn, and let's get right into the video. For any of you guys that are curious, this is a robe that I purchased in 2023 from Victoria's Secret, and I just love the color, the fabric. It's actually a shame that I don't wear more colors like this, but it's a color that's very rare in stores, so whenever I do see it, I pick it up. So this is from Victoria's Secret. It's beautiful on my skin tone. It's a color that I don't see much out there in the market, but whenever I do see it, I grab it up. This is like a chocolate brown, but still has elements of like a warm mauve. But anyway, it's very flattering on my skin tone. So trend number one is the color red. I'm not wearing it today, but if you watched my Christmas, what I got for Christmas, you can see I have a red bustier, and that color is going to be everywhere this season. So another color that's trending, well, you'll see eventually hit the market, is going to be that soft powder baby blue. Now I do have sets from, you know, places such as Express and Fashion Nova, where I have some, you know, items that I've purchased in the past that have those colors. Another color that's going to be very big is that like pastel pink. So I'm just gonna cover those three colors, and then we're gonna get really into detail with the trends. I'm gonna start with the first trend out of my top 10 favorites for spring and summer, and that is fringe. Now, fringe can be, you know, an intimidating trend to start out with. For me, I'm gonna, you know, relate this to me. I took the initiative to incorporate this trend into accessories. That's how I feel comfortable embracing the trend, and I recommend people that are a little bit shy when it comes to trend to follow pursuit. So that's trend number one that I'm loving. Another trend that I am in love with is girlcore. Now, we've seen elements of girlcore last year in 2023, and it seems to be going nowhere. For me personally, Aloe Yoga and a few of these choker necklaces is one way that I've decided to embrace the trend. I'm gonna try one of them on for you guys, just so you guys can get a feel of how easy it is to incorporate this trend. Now, trends come and go, so be very mindful of that. This is why you want to pick up items that you know you can wear year after year after year. Now, trends are meant to have fun with and not to be taken too seriously, okay? So any trend that I'm not 100% sure about, I tend to go the route of accessories. So now this is a perfect example of how I would enter the girl core trend, and you can see how something so simple can be so pretty. Do you guys see that? I'm gonna tuck this in the back. But you guys see that? It's super duper pretty, and you don't have to put it on this side. You can put it on the other side, wherever you feel comfortable. And such an easy, simple, not expensive, crazy way to fill up your closet. You also want to make sure with trends that, you know, it's something you're gonna wear. It's something you're gonna be, you know, proud and happy to sport and rock, you know? You don't want to feel uncomfortable when you go out there. And also knowing what looks good on you also gives you like confidence. You know what I mean? So we have covered 2 trends out of my top 10. Another trend that I am loving, another trend that I am in love with is the statement belts. Now this is a very affordable one that I picked up from Zara. This is not Zara new season, by the way, so just keep that in mind. You probably can't get this anymore just because it was like 2-3 months ago. So I apologize in advance, but statement belts, I mean, you could do the boho chic belt, you could do something metallic gold like this with just a black strap. I mean, there's so many ways to dive into the statement belt trend. Now, another trend that I am loving is, I mentioned earlier, the color blue. And one way to incorporate that trend is to pick up blue tops. So this is a simple one that I picked up from Fashion Nova. It has a little zip on the back. Again, knowing what looks good on you makes your shopping process so much easier. Sometimes I will end up purchasing items that I didn't even know were trends, but just because I bought it because I loved it and I knew it looked flattering on me. So that's another tip. All right, the next trend is sheer power. So sheer tops, think of, I like to show you guys how these trends can be incorporated into real life, because I find that a lot of videos and a lot of runways tend to just dish out information and just kind of bombard people. And I don't feel like the average person shows you guys like items that are visibly fitting into these trends. I hope that makes sense. Like, not only am I talking about trends, I'm showing you things that I already own or that I have purchased that show you how this trend can work into day-to-day life. So a perfect example of sheer is this top right here from Poster Girl. And you don't have to go this bright if you're afraid of like that lemon color or that green, but just because it's spring, you know, I decided to embrace it. And this also has details of like hearts and stuff like that, that again, is just an extra bonus, you know. It doesn't have to be there, but because it is, it makes fashion a little bit more fun. Now, for my neutral girlies, or that for the girlies that are afraid of a little bit of color, you can also do this lace top sheer route that you can pick up from Free People. Do you guys see that? Again, I know what looks good on me, so whether I have a stylist or not, I am my own personal stylist, okay? Another trend is that floral power. So this is a trend that I'm actually in love with, It's actually a dress. You can't really see it that well. But again, you see every piece I've showed you just flatters me. You guys see that? It's a dress. It's a midi dress. And again, you guys have to follow me on Instagram because for the spring and towards the end of the year, I am going to be posting a lot of fashion photos. So definitely follow me on Instagram at BossLadyRuby and say hello if you're from my YouTube community and you watch this video. So this is, you know, the dress. It's sheer. It's also floral, so elements of a little bit of girl core. And one of those choker necklaces that I showed you, you can actually, you know, sport with this dress. So just another, you know, way of just enjoying fashion and what, you know, the spring has to offer. Another trend is basics. Your average typical striped shirt. This is from Zara. I picked this up again about 2-3 months ago. So if it's not available, I'm sorry. So basics include striped shirts. It includes, you know, your blue denims. It could be a skirt. It could be low-rise trousers. I'm gonna show you. So it's gonna be your blue denims. This is a denim skirt that I purchased from Zara. Again, about 2-3 months back. So this is why you have to buy pieces that you actually enjoy and not just always focus on the trend aspect. So you could do blue denim jeans. You can do a skirt. In particular, I have this, that's a skirt. It's a little cut up in the middle. And it has the blue wash at the very end. Another trend is animal prints. Now, when I sported this and I put this on and I filmed a video with the full beat and I had this robe on, everybody loved it, and I had so many compliments on my Instagram feed and also on my TikTok. So this is from Victoria's Secret. Again, this is a purchase that I made last year, so I am very sorry you cannot get a hold of it. And it looks very expensive. It's warm, it's fuzzy, it's thick. It's one of a kind, and everybody that sees me in this thinks I've spent hundreds of dollars when really I spent less than $100-$200 on it. But just because a lot of people don't have it, and because I had my eye on good quality when I first set my eyes on this piece, again, very, very complimentary to the skin, and I'm gonna wear this year after year after year. So that's another thing to keep in mind when you decide to embrace some of these trends. My final trend that I am loving for spring and summer is that metallic, well, actually this is not my last trend. I'll say my second to last trend. So I'll say this is the 9th. And correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just so excited to explain and show you guys these pieces that I may or may not have lost track of what number I'm on. But I believe this is the 9th trend that I'm gonna discuss. And it's that metallic, you know, like material and texture. So I purchased these trousers from Revolve. It's a brand, it's actually an LA brand, and I was just so in love when I saw this. It just looked very rare, and because again I am not a size 0, the sizes sell out pretty quickly. So I am very fortunate that as soon as I saw it, I purchased it right away. It fits me perfectly, and anyone that's over like a size 28, just be mindful that size is gonna sell out. Like the 28, the 29, and 30, you know, waistbands, it's gonna sell out quickly. And I folded the very end just to show you guys that you can wear like what do you call it, those Miu Miu or Prada wedge heels, like that block heel. You can fold it and wear it with that, or you could just wear it long. I'm not 6 foot, so I decided to fold these just a little bit. Again, these are all like new in pieces for the most part, except for the Zara pieces that I showed you earlier. Like this has not even been worn outside yet, so I am extremely excited for that disco metallic era. And these pants I already know are going to be bomb. I can actually wear it with that green sheer top that I showed you earlier, or I can purchase something a little bit more white and like rock and roll with elements of blue. I'm gonna have to look for a top that's around that color frame to wear with those metallic pants. And the final trend that I'm loving for spring summer 2024 is the preppy girl. Now, I may have donated or gotten rid of like those preppy sweaters from back in the day, like that those schoolgirls wear, but I'm gonna suggest some brands to research if you want pieces for that preppy girl trend. And some of those brands include Tommy Hilfiger, Ralph Lauren, Lacoste, you know, like those sweaters and those preppy tops. And that's really about it, you know. I like to pick trends that I know are not just going to be trends. It's going to be, you know, items and pieces that I love to embrace, that look good on me, and that I can wear year round and in the future as well. That, you know, will still make sense for whatever era I'm still living in. So that was my top 10 trends for spring summer 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and share this video, and let me know what your favorite item or trend that I mentioned was. I love you guys all so very much. Follow me on Instagram at Boss Lady Ruby, and as well as TikTok, and subscribe on YouTube. I have so many video ideas coming up. The weather's beautiful, so I hope you all stay healthy, blessed, and beautiful. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.